The Franklin district is a diverse landscape, typical of a rural economy driven by the agricultural sector and manufacturing, with New Zealand Steel located within the district. Horticulture has been established in the area for over 80 years, due to the presence of versatile soils, availability of water, suitable land and proximity to the Auckland market.
It's actually been an incredibly exciting period for Enterprise Franklin, and also one of huge change over the last 6 years. And I would probably say that the last 3 years for us has been the one where we've been able to say we've had some real growth, and we've been involved with projects where we know we've made a difference.
The rural economy poses a unique challenge to the area, with each sector requiring a different approach.
While being tremendously supportive and a more efficient and effective Auckland region, we have to make sure that the voice of the rural community, like Franklin, is not forgotten in that. In terms of our industry, in terms of the vegetable industry, that means good distribution, good transport networks, it means good information communications by way of broadband into this region. Those are some of the things that are really important for us.
We need good people to talk on our behalf. We have reservations about only having one member for this area to be our voice on council. That was one of our main concerns.
Our rural economy in Franklin is really quite diverse, and we have a lot of pressures.
There are hubs of equine activities that have been created as a result of the need to share training facilities. Both the harness and thoroughbred industries rely heavily on the accessibility of trainers and owners to horses.
Racing or horse training is a rural activity, but it has some urban characteristics. For example, that you do need trainers to live and work on site. You're dealing with multi-million-dollar horses, $1.5 billion a year. It's 1.3% of GDP. There's 40,000 people employed in this industry throughout New Zealand, 18,300 full-time equivalents purely here. So you can see just how important it is nationally to the country. We're $130 million worth of exports.
Enterprise Franklin Development Trust has played a major role in developing and supporting these different activities, and has operated in partnership with the Franklin District Council to facilitate economic development initiatives in Franklin that accelerate economic growth. Enterprise Franklin supports business growth through local business initiatives, such as business breakfasts, training, mentoring, trade shows, and ongoing business development opportunities, like the Stevenson's Franklin Papakura Business Excellence Program.
The feedback was excellent. People really liked the opportunity to network with other business owners, to showcase what they did.
Broadband infrastructure is an enabler of economic growth, and Enterprise Franklin has worked closely with the rural communities of Franklin to identify their broadband needs to encourage broadband investment.
We're looking to work quite closely with the Auckland Transition Agency to make sure that Franklin's rural needs are adequately addressed.
Another opportunity industry that plays a major role in Franklin is the motorsport industry, a small niche industry exporting and attracting international attention, also with its own unique requirements.
So the Manukau Institute of Technology has been operating down on Manukau Road. Enterprise Franklin were very much instrumental in attracting that to the region.
We've brought on board, we've had the likes of Shane van Gisbergen.
Panel bedding, I've learned spray painting, mechanical, auto-electrical and suspension and brakes.
A range of specialised farm goods like olives, vineyards and cheeses are being produced in the district, and various businesses have benefited from Enterprise Franklin's support with a trade stand at the Auckland Food Show, whilst tourism growth in the area continues to attract more visitors to this lovely district.
It's been a really exciting time for tourism in Franklin. We've moved from having hobby tourism operators to people that really understand market distribution and the value of working with an organisation like Enterprise Franklin. What we've done is made Franklin Country a workable brand, but also made it highly visible out in the marketplace and internationally.
The Waiuku Heritage Village and Waterfront Project aims to regenerate and re-energise Waiuku's local economy. For the project to succeed, it's essential that the waterways are restored so that Waiuku is open to the Manukau Harbour. This is a tremendous opportunity to create a wonderful heritage tourism attraction for the Auckland region.
It's fairly sure that Auckland needs more tourism attractions to try and retain visitors in the Auckland region rather than they just use it as a destination, come in through the airport and just disappear into the rest of the country.
The activity of Enterprise Franklin, particularly over the last 4 to 5 years, has been a fantastic link and inspiration around connecting business with the real world economy.
Enterprise Franklin has been a huge part of the growth story and the success story of Wailea Park.
The value that Enterprise Franklin have added and helped with lobbying and helped with push some of these issues through and make the council aware of the different groups within Franklin. Enterprise Franklin done a wonderful job in terms of giving us representation.
Really like to see is that Auckland actually views Franklin as the opportunity, their opportunity to stimulate economic growth. And so what you would really hope is that in terms of Auckland, they would actually be able to see the difference in your rural economy and how that actually can grow and develop and how it can add value to what they're currently doing.
The challenge is to make the district grow, but retain the values of openness, of space, of the rural setting. That can be achieved by careful planning, thoughtful planning, keep Franklin a great place to live.
If Franklin's economy is to add value and support to the Auckland and Waikato region's economies, it will need to have a governance platform that understands the dynamics of a land-based economy, is flexible and able to respond to economic changes quickly.